Hello friends, welcome. Friends, today I start lesson number 5, Law of Motion. And our first question is, explain primary concept of force. Friends, we know that suppose one object is steady and now we want to move one place to another place. So we apply some force on this object. Without force, this object is not moved. Look here, to bring stationary object in motion, force is required. Similar to slow down object in motion or to stop moving object, force is required. A ball is moving down along slope. By applying force in opposite direction, it can be stopped. The external parameter by which can change state of motion or rest can be changed is called force. Look here, first of all, suppose this object, now we apply some force, so this ball change its position. Similarly, look here, now we have one tin, it is fall downward, but this person is apply opposite direction force, so its velocity is decrease. Means we apply in opposite direction, some force are applied. Otherwise, this object is moved in the direction of force. This is a one type of contact force. But look here. Here the ball is thrown and the ball is come in the floor. So due to gravitation of the force, means gravitational force, it is attracted to downward. But here no any contact between them. So this is a non-contact force. Same way, look here. Here now we have one magnet and here some needle are available. They are attracted towards to magnet. So this is a non-contact force. So magnetic field, gravitational field are non-contact force. Look here. First point. Force can bring body in rest to motion or body in motion to rest. First point. Second, it can increase or decrease speed of object due to force. Third, force can change direction of motion of object. Suppose I give an example, bowler throw a ball and batsman strike the ball. Means batsman applies some force on the ball and direction of the ball is changed. Force can change shape of the object. Suppose now we have balloon and now we apply some force, so shape of the balloon is changed. Next question is, explain main types of force with suitable example. Contact force and field force. force is required to bring to body at rest, to motion, or to stop moving body. It is not always necessary to be in contact of the body. Hence, there are mainly two types of force. First, contact force, and second, field force. Contact force. In contact force, there is physical interaction between objects due to contact with other body, state of motion or rest of the an object can be changed. Second point, contact force act on both objects in contact. Contact force can be push or pull. Block lying on the table can be given push or it can be pull. Here contact force act on both objects. And second type of force, field force, otherwise non-contact force. When an object is in gravitational field, magnetic field, or electric field, it explains as it experiences force due to field. In field force, there is no physical interaction between objects. Look here, one child throw a ball, otherwise fall down a ball. This type of force, look here. These are the contact force. Example are contact force. But look this picture. Here one student fall the ball and it is due to gravitational attract to downward. This is a field force, means non-contact force. In field force, there is no physical interaction between objects. Magnetic force, electric force, or gravitational force are example of field force. An object falling freely from top of a building has accelerated motion due to gravitational field of the earth. Hence, means here there is no physical contact between the earth and object in motion, still it has accelerated motion. When nail is placed near bar magnet, it is attracted due to magnetic field of bar magnet. We show in video. Gravitational force is a non-contact force. Look here, magnet. It has magnetic field, and due to this magnetic field, these all our nail are attracted. Next question. What was Aristotle's view regarding motion? How it was wrong? What is flaw in his argument? Greek philosopher Aristotle, due to his experience in a day-to-day life, assumed that to continue uniform motion of body, some external agency means force is required. That is called Aristotle Law. According to him, an arrow released from bow continue its motion because air behind the arrow push it forward. But we know that it is not possible. Aristotle's mistake was that he considered practical experience in the form of basic argument. Frictional force opposes motion of solid object, whereas viscous force opposes motion of fluid. Hence, a continuous uniform motion of object force to be applied by external parameter. Aristotle's mistake was that he considered day-to-day life experience as fundamental law of nature. Our next question is, why state of body and body at rest and body moving with contact velocity are equal? What is inertia? So friends, any type of object he opposed to apply some force. So this type of arrangement is called inertia. Look here. Frictional force opposes motion of body. If force equal to frictional force is applied to body in direction of motion, resultant force on body will become zero. Hence, body will continue motion with constant velocity. Look here. In figure A, figure B and figure C. In figure A, two child are apply force on this direction. But friction between surface and block is opposite direction. So this child are apply some force, but this box is not move. Suppose they are increase their force. So increase friction is also increase. But they apply more and more force. So when more than friction force they are applied, the object is moved in applied force. Means if an external force act on a body, the state of body will change. The body cannot change of its own. It is steady state or the state of uniform motion. This property of body not to change its state by itself is called inertia of the body. Inertia means oppose the change. The mass of body is measure of its inertia. Out of the two given object, the one with a greater mass is said to have a greater inertia also. Look here. When the body is at rest, resultant force acting on it is zero. Thus the when V body is at rest or move with constant velocity, both situations are equal because in both cases resultant force acting on it is zero. When resultant force acting on body is zero, body at rest will remain at rest and body in motion with continuous its motion with constant velocity. This property of body is called inertia. This property of body to oppose change, it's called inertia. Mass of body is measure of inertia. Heavier body has more inertia and lighter body has less inertia. A body cannot change its condition at rest or in motion at its own. So friends, you are understand what is inertia. Our next question is, describe Galileo experiment of inclined plane regarding motion. So first experiment, look here, figure A, figure 1, figure 2 and figure 3. As shown in figure, he arranged two planes at same inclination and allow spherical object to move along incline following were his observation. First, sphere moving down on a incline has accelerated motion, hence its velocity increase. Second, spherical moving upward on incline has retarded motion, hence its velocity is decreased. And third, look at this figure. Third, for sphere moving on horizontal surface, it is intermediate condition for this Galileo concluded that a body moving on frictionless horizontal surface there is no acceleration or retardation, hence concluded that body will continuous motion with constant velocity. But in real it is not possible. This is the ideal condition we assume here. Look here, in second experiment, when body is allowed from rest to move on the slope, its velocity increase, and on opposite slope here its velocity decrease. Here initially velocity increase and here velocity decrease. Same way here, but here so surface are plane. If both planes are smooth and the height attached on second plane will be equal to height of first plane from where it was dropped, means it can be less but it can never be more than height from where it was dropped. In ideal condition, when there is no friction, height attained by ball will be equal to initial height. Look here, here height and last height. When slope of second plane is kept less and the ball is released from the certain height, from the first slope to attain similar height, ball has to cover more distance. If slope of second incline is reduced to 0, means horizontal, then the ball will travel up to infinite distance. This means that is motion will continuous forever, which is an ideal situation. But in our real life, it is not possible due to friction. So friends, today you write and read all this question. Thank you.